spurs buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Gilbert Burns. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Geoff Hands of Steel Neal.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, early round action here featuring the welterweight contender Geoff Neal, and it's hard not to think about his health scare with sepsis a few years ago that nearly not just took away his professional career, but also his life. When he is on, he's one of the best welterweights in the world, one of the most technical, smart boxers in this division, and at least as far as this matchup is concerned, he said, if I can't knock this guy out, perhaps I'm never going to be the UFC welterweight champion. Let's see if he can get it done. Takedown defense is there.
Nice land. Great punch.
Burns, his nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. Try to establish that jab. Oh, nicely done early here with the takedown. Moving his head pretty well defensively on the ground here. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Another ground and pound strike gets home. All right, has the guard closed here. Burns back in half guard. He's very comfortable here. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop him. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut, and now all the blood that's coming from the cut.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Nice strike there, and oh, that appears to have opened him up. Cutman's getting excited already.
I mean, these guys are here to work. I mean, these guys don't want to just sit around and watch. They want to come to work for their money. And tonight, the Cutman's going to have to work for his cash, because that cut can get nasty.
Well, DC, headgear. Oh, you got to keep pressing here. Could be the beginning of the end. Oh, flipped him with the overhand.
Oh, man, he lands another punch to the head.
So that cut continues to get more severe with every passing moment of the fight.
Every moment. You know, when you get cut in a fight, you expect for it to worsen, because you're not going to not get hit anymore. Right now, he's got to do something to try to limit the damage. Otherwise, it's going to get real bad.
Neal's shot is blocked. Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. It burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands, it just burns. So this guy needs to try to find a way to not take and limit the damage he's taking to this cut. Easier said than done.
90 seconds to go. Big shots being landed on both sides here. Oh, and so now he lands another combination, so it's never just one shot. There's always 2 or 3 coming behind.
A lot of times people throw singular strikes. Not this gentleman. This man is stringing 4, 5, 6 in a row. What a great job.
Solid. One shot there. He's lucky his head's still attached to his body.
The last time I saw an uppercut like that, it was Overeem versus Ngannou. And you know they still haven't found Alistair Overeem's head. There it is. Look at that. He's in trouble. Hands on the third.
All right, so another nice strike by him there, and he continues to attack that cut. Pretty sage decision by him to target that area.
We always talk about his fight IQ, John. We talk about his ability to recognize his advantages. That's exactly what he's doing. The moment he saw this, he's got to keep pressing here.
Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Round two next.
Stop.
All right, back to the stools now, and he is no longer the handsome man we once knew. That cash is getting serious.
Calm down. We knew it was going to be a bloody fight. We knew this, okay? Got it under control. Don't worry about the blood, okay?
Well, no surprise to see that eye continue to be targeted. Some replays from the previous round in which a lot of damage was doled out.
Well, the cut man's got some work to do to try to give this kid an opportunity to stay in the fight, because the reality is he has taken far too many shots to the eye, and now he's dealing with a nasty cut. He has got to change something.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, let's get to round two. Burns is really bleeding something fierce now. That cut's not getting...
He's hurt bad.
Well, you saw the tail of the tape. He has a reach advantage and made good use of it there with that punch. Oh, he scored with that uppercut.
Beautiful shot lands to the leg.
Nice body shot. You saw that body. Wow.
Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas out a little bit with all the lungs.
His opponent sees the target, but he can't get to the target. So he'll continue to throw.
Oh!
Shot like that, to stay standing shows and talk to your toughness.
Oh, these ground strikes are just brutal. Well, some might describe this as critical condition. Takes his back.
Big ground and pound.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far. Perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face.
Could be the beginning of the end here. All right, the referee has stepped in here as expected. He is going to call in the doctor to look at what is a pretty significant cut that he's dealing with.
It's a mess. It's completely a mess, and I'd be very surprised if this fight continues.
Yeah, that's going to do
stops
it.
it.
No surprise there. The ringside physician has called an end to the fight. You got to preserve the fighter to fight in the future, and that cut just too big for him to continue through. Here now, Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight, declaring the winner by TKO, Geoff Heads of Steel Neal!
All right, Buff, thank you very much. How good is that? How good has this crowd been all night? And they've had a lot to cheer for, foremost among the results.